Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is this San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. It is the debut of Void Rivals characters in the Transformer line of toys. I debated back and forth about opening this up, and, well, I really want to open this up. So for those who don't know, Void Rivals is the comic that started Skybound's Energon Universe. It was basically kind of like Enemy Mine in a lot of ways. And then at the end, it was revealed that Jetfire was buried on this like asteroid where these two individuals were stuck, and flies off, thus introducing the Transformers to this world and rebooting that universe. It has been an awesome ride that has also included G.I. Joe and obviously Transformers, and really expanded upon those worlds a lot. This release not just has figures, but has this exclusive variant cover for Void Rivals #1 that shows off Jetfire with the two main characters from Void Rivals. And we will discuss that or show them off in a little bit. But that's kind of one of the big things about this box, is it has those two figures in here, and these are the first two to be released from that comic, as I said. And there's teases that we might get more. And the big reason I'm super excited about this was when the comic debuted right around San Diego Comic-Con, I want to say 2023. Would have been 20. Yeah, it would have been about maybe 2023. Or was it 2022? Whatever it was. I asked folks at Hasbro, the team when I was interviewing, for Transformers, might we see characters from Void Rivals in the Transformers line? And the funniest was they kind of went with me like, I don't know, they haven't really thought about it, or they hadn't read the comics at that point and didn't know like all the characters within. So they were pretty honest with like they had no idea. So yeah, but now we see the characters are being released, and we might get more. So characters I would love to see clearly is this Skekskoid and more Quintessons. We need more Quintessons in the Transformers line. So we get in the box a kind of recreation of Jetfire buried in the ground. It's pretty cool if you ask me as far as the take. Let's see how easy this is or difficult this is to get out. So we've done a Jetfire figure already, and it was fantastic. It was a figure that I've always wanted and never got, but to me it looks awesome. Like, this is such a cool figure. I always liked the original figure of it. And again, it was just one that I never got as a kid. So this was definitely a make myself feel, get that missing figure that I never got as a kid. Part of adulthood. It's a part of being adults that are awesome. Just being able to do that. So there's that. Let's see if we can transform it without instructions. Okay. I don't know if I actually transformed the original one. It didn't come. I think it came as a robot. I'm going with, this is not going to be that difficult to transform. At least I don't think. We'll find out. Right. done. Not bad. Really not bad. So this goes up, I'm guessing. This goes back. This goes back. This goes back. That, and now we just need to do his hands. One hand. We've got two hands. And we pretty much have Jetfire transformed with only some minor issues for the legs, where I clearly didn't pop the knee enough or whatever. There we go. Haha. Done. Not bad at all. I think it took longer to get this out of the packaging than it did to transform Jetfire. Oh, that's really cool. Alright, so when you move the hand, there's like a small little ring that pops out that you can put the blaster in. So you can hold it. But when the hand is open, the little ring disappears and it's down both sides. So you can close the hand and hold the blast. That's really cool. I don't know if I noticed that on the other one. The other is these can obviously... Oh, so you could go to the end, you can split them off. So they can be each fired on their own or carried on their own. Pretty cool. But really neat. That's actually pretty awesome. So the big thing on this, between the current or the most recent Jetfire release, what I can tell is obviously the front doesn't have the Autobot. So the Autobot symbol is there, except it's white. So let's see what happens when we flip it around. We do get the Decepticon symbol, but that is also white. So that's really the big difference, I think, between this and the other release that I've got. It's a nice figure. It's a really, really tall, cool figure. Alright, so really this is what we're here for, right? We care about these two characters, Darak and Solila. The two characters from Void Rivals. And we'll see how these stack up. So I think these are more towards the old G.I. Joe 3 3/4. I don't have any on hand to do a good comparison, but pretty sure that's what we're looking at. Oops. One base. Two bases. Weapon. Solila. Alrighty. So messy. Alright, so let's go look at Solila. I mean, good representation of the character. Very, like, old school G.I. Joe 3 3/4. She looks good. It's definitely the outfit. We get like solid movement with the elbow, arms. The wrist doesn't move. Head, obviously, good movement. Waist. Kind of reminds me of the O-ring, though it's not the O-ring figure since they don't really do that anymore. We got a gun molded into the side. Just a really solid representation. And then we got Darak, who's got his weapon in his hand. And that does come out. The design, like, really looks like him. It's a nice interpretation, like the boots, the figure, the mask. You know, it's a solid look. And I'm hoping we get maybe some variants without the helmets, or figures where you can, like, take the helmets off would be awesome. I don't know if that would be possible, but one can hope. But overall, the two of them look good. They do look like they're comic representations, and each has a nice little base for you to stand them on. If you can, there we go. So yeah, I mean, this is some really cool figures. If you are a Void Rivals fan or a Transformers fan, like, this is a pretty big deal. This is a cool expansion of the toy line that's starting to bring in some of the stuff we're seeing from what Skybound is doing into figures. So scale pretty well. Like, I think they seem like they fit well. I mean, they're not even up to his knee. Like, they're barely up to the knee. So that seems to me about right as far as size. We'll get a better idea, I think, like, when maybe they really, you know, we actually could probably compare this to, like, Hot Rod and all that, because I think those figures will be released. So yeah, there's a couple others we can compare these figures to. But overall, nice. It's a cool set. You can go get it. It is still available, even though it was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. There are still sets available on Hasbro's site, and we'll have a link for those where you can purchase. And then, as always, if you want the latest toy news, really Transformers news, you can, especially the comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. And, of course, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep playing with your toys, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.